Hi and welcome to the studio again. I'm Chef Gordon Rader from Indian Hills Community College. And I've gotten a lot of emails from folks and they've asked about cookbooks. I say, Chef, I want a cookbook, but there's like 6 gazillion of them at the bookstore, which is great. I mean, it's never been a better time to be a chef or be involved in the industry. And there are a lot of really great books and actually republications of old books that have gone, astray. And I think that it's fantastic that people are paying attention to some of the old stuff. But one of the neat projects that we're working on right now is I'm working with Steve Boss in Fairfield. He's with KRUU Radio, and we've done several shots with him, and he said, wouldn't it be great to get together and talk about, professional cooking? This is a textbook that we use, and kind of go through every chapter and talk about it on air, and then on the website we put up a little information and maybe some pictures and things. So I think it's a great project, but really, when you come down to it, now that textbooks are available on Amazon.com, this is a really great tool in the kitchen. Rachel Ray's fun. She'll get you started, but if you're really interested in graduating to the next level, it's kind of fun. You can follow along exactly with what our students are doing right here at IHCC by picking this book up. And really, $50 is not bad. It's a heavy-duty book. It's going to last you for a long time. And the information in there is all current and up-to-date, because they're even talking about sous vide cooking and molecular gastronomy, things that you're going to find on the East Coast and the West Coast, and maybe not quite here yet, but we are starting to think about it. So from food service basics, like some basic safety and sanitation, but really then you get into the meat and potatoes, vegetable cuts, things that we've done on the videos. Also soup, stocks, and sauces, how to do all the basic things with pictures, because I like pictures. I think those are great points because you can spend a lot of time reading, and it's important to read, but I think pictures are going to give you what you need in the kitchen. You can automatically identify with what's going on in the process and maybe skip 2 or 3 chapters of words and get to the heart of the matter, because that's what you want to do. You want to cook, and that's the things that I hear from people all the time. I really want to cook, but I don't know how. Well, this is going to be a great tool to get you to that point. Also includes a lot of side dishes, so it can be starches, pastas, rice, vegetable preparations, salad preparations, and then of course dessert, everybody's favorite part. And there's some very easy things, but there's some complicated things too. So really, as opposed to having 16 cookbooks, unless you're crazy like I am, I've got 175 that's on my desk in the office, and then there's some at home by the couch, on the kitchen table, in the bathroom, in the bed, So this one would be the one to buy. Really good product. Another one that we use that I really enjoy too, if you're interested in wine, because we do teach a fine dining class where we try to concentrate on wine products. This one, I looked and I said, I want one that's easy but hard. Now, if that makes sense. Easy in the sense that it covers a lot of territory, difficult in the sense that, there's some depth to it. So, about wine, and this is, the American Culinary Federation speaks highly of it, so of course that's one of the reasons why I checked it out, because we're accredited obviously by the ACF, but it is basic preparations, wine origins, taking us back to the Persians and the Egyptians and how it all got started, and then the process of winemaking up through the current technological trends and transitions that are going on in the industry. Old world wines, so France is first and foremost, Spain, Italy, New World wines with a lot of information about Oregon and Washington and California, New Zealand, Australia. And so it's really fascinating as they break down, the grape varietals and look at the Vitis vinifera varieties, the basic, the grand forte of the wine world, and then move into some of the lesser known things as well. Great information on Italy because it's hot again, but Spain really is a huge producer of wine right now. In Tempranillo, they talk a lot about that particular grape. So maybe you're, a little bit shy about the wine subject, but you want to know more about it, get the book. And we were just having a class today and talking about wine snobbery, and I think that that's something that keeps a lot of people from enjoying it, is that, we get little cliques and groups that have a little bit more information than the other ones, and so we want to go to that group and find out, some information about wine, but they may not treat us with the respect we deserve. They talk to us like we're an idiot. That's not a good thing. You know, I want to be surrounded with people that are passionate and excited about what they're doing. I'm excited about wine. I'm excited about food. And so we're going to share information, just like we're doing now, through the video. Great book if you're a wine aficionado, even if you've got 10, 15 years under your belt. I mean, Steve Richardson would probably love this, from Tassel Ridge. And then one more, and we use both of these at the school, but one more that I bring in and that we actually use a lot of is Mario Batali's Babbo. And I don't know whether you can see, there's just a little gesture on the front of the cover. But I'm going to open this up, and I want you to look at, you know, the pasta there. And that's just one of 30, 40 different pasta dishes, fresh fish, you know, fresh seafood, fresh meats. An incredible restaurant if you've ever had the opportunity to eat there in New York. Incredible cookbook, an incredible chef. I have a lot of respect for Mario Batali because he started out with the Food Network. He tried to take it in a very serious arena. He's a veritable encyclopedia of Italian cooking. He's lived in Italy. He speaks Italian. He knows everything about it. And will gladly share information. So, you know, I'm a big fan of passionate folks, and I think any of his cookbooks are great, but this one in particular. So Babbo, about wine, professional cooking. With those three, you've got your hands full for the next couple of years, and hopefully you'll be actually cooking at home and maybe sending an email with some pictures of what you're working on. So, thanks for coming by, and we'll see you next time.